I hope you know something that can help Winston's return to Twitter. I hope you have some good news that can help Winston hold his head up high on these social media streets.
It's not easy. It's not easy for Winston, but I think I've got a bit of good news.
George, you have good news.
If the Black Stars can win by 2-0, they can find themselves in the next stage of the competition. So something to fight for at least. Yes.
Yo. Anyway, it is okay. All right, Charlie. Chaotic shouts. Who and where and why?
All right.
Let me get into this one. And so it's your birthday today, Ellen Obing of CBG. Happy birthday to you. And a belated happy birthday to Winfred Sula Aklamati. So yesterday was your birthday. Lawyer Sula Aklamati. He's a very nice gentleman. On Facebook, you would find Bede Komana Aklamati. Yes, that's the one we're talking about today. So happy birthday to you. That's all from me.
Right, so our very own Gladys Oredo is celebrating her birthday today. Gladys of Multimedia. Happy birthday to you. Also, Eugene Joey Ajay, Nana Ajeman Amponsa, Innocentia Amegayibo, and Ibrahim Benbako of Multimedia. Also celebrating his birthday today. Ace showbiz journalist Ibrahim Benbako.
Great. So it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Francis Ahene Afo of Tema. You're 50 years today. 50 years today. People will say the fifth floor. Golden Jubilee. Happy birthday to you, Francis Ahene Afo of Tema. And it's from all of us here at the Multimedia Group to you.
All right. So I've just got this one. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Wauliba Edwin of Tema is celebrating his birthday today, and this is a special wish from Johnny Dadze to you. Okay. All right. So I think we've El Giorgio. Any chaotic shouts from Amanoning?
No chaotic shouts, but chaotic shouts the people of Garua. I moved from Yaoundé to Garua, and that's in the north of Cameroon, and. A big shout out then to all the Okada drivers. They fill the streets. It's every 5 Okadas to 1 car in Garua.
Interesting. All right then. So the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN.
And everywhere you go, as well as Standard Chartered Bank.
Here for good.
And Allianz Life Insurance. We secure your future.
So the wait is over as the clash of the Titans, the Total Energies African Cup of Nations Cameroon 2021 is here, and as part of this year's competition, all Total Energies service stations will go into 100% football mode. So drive to any of our service stations and kickstart the year with lots of amazing giveaways. Starting Monday, 10th January 2022, buy 80 Ghana cedis minimum worth of fuel with your Total Energies card or Troxy card, or purchase any 4-liter or 5-liter Total Energies lubricant from your nearest Total Energies service station and get a coupon. Peel and instantly win amazing branded souvenirs. Let's celebrate the passion of football together and win lots of gifts during the 2021 Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Remember, promo is valid while stock lasts. Terms and conditions apply. Use the hashtag football together.
So you see that who name I was pronouncing, celebrating a birthday in Tema? It's actually Paulina Edwin. Is what the person was trying to type. About Wauliba or something.
And then you have disappointed all of us with Waliba.
No, it was a typo on the part of the well wisher.
Waliba pa.
Waliba.
So we can now call you Waliba.
Oh, how? No, that's why you can't put this on my doorstep. I the one to type?
I want to confirm. Honorable members, hold on.
Yes.
I want to confirm.
VAR is checking.
VAR. Okay. George Ado Jr., after extensive review, yes, it was a typo.
From Azuma.
So it's not. Oh, I'm not. It's not. It's not Kojo Jansen making a mistake.
Okay,
You're
that
pardoned
is
for
always
today.
Kojo Jackson. You're pardoned. So Kojo Jackson keeps the name Kung Fu though. Anyway.
Yes. He keeps the name Kung Fu. He keeps the name Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat. That's the English name. Yeah.
My enemies have surrounded me. All right. Anyway, listen. Yeah.
But I'm still yet to come across a very good friend called Nebuchadnezzar. I'm still looking very hard for that.
We'll find one in this company. Don't worry. Anyway, if you're wondering whose birthday it is, it's yours actually. And MTN is saying that because it's your special day, you deserve great birthday gifts all on them. So now on your birthday, you get up to 3 hours of free talk time and 25 free text messages to call and text all of your friends and family on MTN. That's not all. You also stand the chance of getting birthday cakes and e-vouchers to grab your own birthday gifts at some of your favorite shops and supermarkets. So you know where all the birthday fun day. Join the biggest family in Ghana and let's chill on your special day. Kind courtesy MTN. Please note all terms and conditions apply.
Well, only some investments suit you, and those are the ones we select using insights from global fund managers. Standard Chartered connects you to wealth opportunities that match your priorities. Join Priority Banking for tailored investments using insights from global fund managers as you enjoy your welcome gift. Terms and conditions apply. To join, call or SMS 0202 220478 or email prioritybanking.gh@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
For good.
Right then. So, El Giorgio.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're up to it, aren't we? We are down to the calculations today. And so the situation will be changing as the game is ongoing based on the results of Ghana. The situation can further deteriorate based on the results of the others in the final round of group stage games. So you would have to relax, chill, hope that the Black Stars get their results, and then we will be calculating with you as we go on because it's very, very important. Remember that even after Group C has played, there's Group D, there's Group E, and there's Group F. Basically, the Black Stars will want to qualify as one of the third best placed teams. That's what it's looking like right now. There's a slight chance to finish second. That will depend on the kind of result that Gabon gets against Morocco, or what happens in that game, and of course what Ghana does against the Comoros Islands. So this will be very, 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 very interesting. Before I even go on, Kojo, what is your gut feeling? What are you feeling ahead of this game?
I've got to tell you, I'm optimistic. When it comes down to the wall like this, you have nothing to lose. All you have to do is just pray with everything you have that we make it through. If we don't, we're back to square one. Nothing changes.
Winstonia, what are you feeling?
El Giorgio. Well, I am very optimistic. I know that Ghana will beat Comoros Island. I know that we'll do the magic of the 2 goals. I expect, that to be enough for us to qualify. I am not one who's engaged in, calculations. I am not one who's engaged in our usual, if Morocco beats Gabon by this or by that. So what we have to do, what we have to do is to win and hope to go through as one of the best third-place teams, unfortunately.
Yeah, win and hope to go through. All other things being equal, today you hear our voices live from Garua on Joy99.7 FM as we bring you this all-important game as it's appearing to be. And we'll be helping you go through the emotions as much as possible. Now, yesterday the team trained in Garua. We're fortunate to be here, multimedia here on time. And so we saw them in training. They look like a team that is coming out of disappointment. But they're hoping that they can get the results. I don't know if I should tell you about what I saw in terms of the starting lineup.
Please tell us.
There were actually 2 patterns, but look, in central, in the goalpost, Jojo Walcott in central defense, Daniel Amate alongside Alexander Jiku at right back, Andy Adam at left back, Baba Rahman in midfield, Thomas Partey and Edmond Addo, the boy who plays football for Sheriff. Baba Idrisu is ruled out of the game, so Edmond Ado is going to be right in the knock that Baba picked in that game against Gabon. It's not entirely over it. The medical team want to be cautious. They want to, the step players. They think that he should just rest and stay out of this game. Then when you go to the right wing, you have Joseph Pencil, who's back in the starting lineup. But now left hand side is Kamaldeen Sulemana. Dede Ayew plays right in front of Thomas Partey and Edmond Ado, and up front is Jordan Ayew. This is
hold on a second. Up front is what? Jordan Ayew.
Jordan Ayew, yes.
So Jordan Ayew, Dede Ayew,
Yes.
Thomas
Thomas
Partey.
Partey, Edmond Ado. On the wings,
yes.
the Pencil right. On the left, you have Kamaldeen Sulemana.
Kamaldeen
And then
Sulemana.
you have the back four of Alexander Djiku, Daniel Lamate, and the other man, Baba Rahman.
So what's happened to Baba Idrisu? He's injured?
Yeah, Baba Idrisu, he's recovered, but I think it's just too early to put him back in. So he's not much fit. Yesterday he didn't train. He was walking around the pitch, and he did a bit of individual training. Yeah. So the damage is
how about
serious, but they want to.
How about Kofi Tre, the guy who played
Daniel Che.
Daniel Tre in the offensive position the last time?
Yeah. So Daniel Che, in the second part, and it was Thomas Partey, Edmond Ado, Daniel Che, and Dede Ayew. That was the second part, and that's how it looked like. But it just feels like he's going to be favoring the first pattern, and that's what perhaps we are going to see today. But let's see. Coach William Rivers can change his mind, or these are all probables, but we always give you that idea based on what we saw at training. So that's the report, the training card, the report card from training yesterday. And it's a good time now that you hear from Coach William Rivers. These days, all his press conferences, there are some interesting punchlines, and Ghanaians have reacted very well to it. I think yesterday we went ahead of ourselves with the reports and the audios and his quotes. It's a good time to hear from Milvan Mahavach, who says that, well, we haven't played well in this competition because we haven't had enough time to train. Let's hear from him.
Ogroman pad dok ja nisam bio tu, tako da kažem, za moje vreme ja odgovaram I...
As I said before, the biggest problem is the time, especially in the clubs it's easier. In the national team, you don't have much time and you have to establish something in a short period of time. So I'm ready and I know what are the challenges of this work, and definitely I'm trying to implement these things and to make this team more progressive and more modern. We are on the right path, I believe, and sometimes team starts a little bit slowly, but in the later stages of the competition, you improve your form and you improve the quality of the game.
Well, Winston, there's a problem though.
What's the problem?
Every team has the same challenge. In terms of not having the opportunity to really train because top European stars were released on January 3rd. Not the fault of anyone. It was the fault of the Confederation of African Football agreeing with the European clubs and FIFA that you can release your players on January 3rd. So it cut down a lot of preparations than 6 or 5 days. So it's not only Milvan Rajovac. All the teams, most of the top teams, have the same problem that they've had and they're going. So it's up to Milvan Rajovac and his boys to step up today at the Rumdi Ajia Stadium inside Garua. It's a good time to hear from Black Stars defender Jonathan Mensah. He's not been thrown in the fray yet. And he says the team is poised to win tonight and avoid an early exit.
I believe every team got the up and downs. And, the first 2 games, we got a point from the first 2 games. We still have a game to go. I don't know about any problems going on in camp. It's been like this for us. The first time he was in charge of the team, I remember us losing 3-1 against Ivory Coast, and then we went on through the tournament to the final. So all we need to do is just win this last game and then progress to the next stage. We have lots of debutants on the team, so blending in with the experienced players, we knew it was going to be tough. So we are there to guide the young ones, through this phase, and then we move to the next stage.
Okay, yes, that's the background song. And of course, that is the official tune for the Africa Cup of Nations 2021. Winston, look, I actually thought everything was cool with Cameroon. When after drawing with Cape Verde everywhere, on television, on radio, and screaming on top of their voices. Even though I couldn't make out exactly what we're saying sometimes because it was in French, I could just have a feeling that they were so livid that their team didn't get the win against Cape Verde, even though they're qualified. I was just reminding you as well, the last time we were knocked out of the group stage of a competition was in 2006. Yes, South Africa Cup of Nations in Egypt, 2006. That's when we were knocked out. We went into a game against Zimbabwe with all hopes and even lost that one as well. So we'll need to be very careful in today's game. And that's why Sports Minister Mustafa Yusuf is pleading with Ghanaians to be patient with the team ahead of this crucial encounter today.
I wish the Blasters well, and I'm also using this opportunity to call on Ghanaians to be patient with the team. So far, you can see what is happening. The last champions are also struggling. Algeria is also struggling. Most of the teams are, the big teams, as far as African Cup is concerned, are not doing well. So we should be patient with our team and let the team focus and pray and support them, and so that they can deliver tomorrow for us. The most important thing is they qualifying to the next stage. And I'm very hopeful that they will qualify.
Yeah, that's the job, and that's what you need to do, qualifying to the next stage. So,
George, what's the youth and sports minister saying? That Algeria is suffering. Algeria is suffering, and so what?
Suffering. Yes.
But are we Algeria?
Everyone is suffering. So
No, are we Algeria?
You know that song?
No. Why are we always comparing ourselves to other countries for the wrong reasons and not for the good reasons?
Yeah. It's been a top 6 heavy competition anyway, but if you look at our group, and I even think that our group, in terms of intensity, we're way down there. We're not up there in terms of how groups have played in very, very intensity. So we really, really, really should have gotten at least a draw against Morocco. Should have beaten Gabon. We're not supposed to be talking about Algeria and all those having problems. And I remember when the competition was about to start, I said the North Africans struggle when they travel. So if you look at the competition, they did well. They didn't do well in the West Africa zone. It's probably a bit of what Algeria is just exhibiting there. They have such a tough game against Ivory Coast, the final one. But yeah, aside Egypt, the rest of the North African countries struggle when they're out of their region and they have to come and do the action downstairs. So we don't need to compare ourselves with anybody. You have to just go in and try and get the result. It's going to be very, very, very tough, but we'll see where it goes, because the Comoros Islands have their motivational messages so up there. They have all the encouragement. They've seen what Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone are doing in the field, that yes, we can have a go. Why not? Especially against Ghana, because Comoros have played Gabon. But let's see what happens tonight as we bring you all of that. The other games to come. Yes, Morocco will face Gabon. That game will be in Yaoundé. And then we've also got Malawi up against Senegal. Both countries stand a chance of qualifying the last 16. Zimbabwe play against Guinea, who are joint top of the group. Yes, and I met Naby Keita of Liverpool was asking me what's wrong with the Black Stars. What's wrong with the Black Stars?
Oh, he really actually was wrong with the Black Stars.
Yes. We spent some time chatting about the Black Stars, and he was a bit worried about the kind of performances, and he thought that we should do better. But I think in the end, he was very hopeful that we will qualify to the next stage of the competition, which is quite important for everyone.
Why was he so George, but before you go on, why was he so concerned about the Black Stars?
Yes, it's something that we are seeing. The last time Sheikh Tafik, who's with the Black Stars, says when he met the Nigerian players, they asked him a question about Black Stars. I mean, everyone is concerned, genuinely, because the Black Stars, 4-time champions, huge in the Africa Cup of Nations. To think that they're struggling in a group that has Gabon and Comoros Islands and just 1 point after 6, 1 point from a possible 6 after 2 games, it's a bit striking. It's a bit striking. So everybody's looking over their shoulders and saying, hey, what's happening with this Black Stars team? And I was quite surprised that he was worried about what we were doing. And his hope is that we can end up qualifying, basically. We'll see if we can. But that is all about today, right? Mm-hmm. Because if you try and sum up our problems, the question is, who's going to score the goals? Who's going to score the goals for you today? I mean,
tell me, George. I mean, you are there and you understand football than many of us. Who's going to be scoring the goals for us?
The hope is that Jordan Ayew can score a goal. The hope is that Eddie Ayew will step up and score a goal. The hope is that perhaps Thomas Partey is free to score a goal. It's very, very difficult because you don't have a recognized striker. Like when we went back down to the Africa Cup of Nations, we knew that Olasa Majande is going to score goals, and we've had at least 1 or 2 strikers we could go to.
Yeah, but I
We don't
mean,
have practice
George,
teams.
you took Asamoah Gyan there to score goals. Asamoah Gyan has scored 8 goals in AFCONs. In 6 AFCONs, he scored 8 goals. He scored in 6 AFCONs, and all that is added to 8 goals. Andre Ayew scored 10 goals in 6 AFCONs. So, on the face of it, Dede Ayew scores more goals in the AFCON than Asamoah Gyan. So, why should the coach himself be making reference to Asamoah Gyan when you have somebody who scored more goals?
Yeah, it's the point is that the Dede Ayew's goals are not consistent, but they come out when we play against the tough teams, the big teams. Dede Ayew is a big game player. He's able to get the goals, those big games. But you see, his original role is not to find goals for you. He's supposed to assist the defense, and if he can score, he scores. You need a figure who is there for the goals, and then whatever Dede Ayew does, it's a top up. Now we are looking back at Dede Ayew and looking back at maybe Thomas Partey to get the goals for us, which is not cool enough. That's the problem. So you don't have a go-to man when you need to score a goal, and that's the problem. Now check it. Look at the goals that we have scored. I mean, barely one in a game, barely one in the game. If I've just scored just the one goal so far in 180 minutes. And the worst part is, ask yourself how many. We've had a few big chances, but
so we are doing. You're suggesting that we are doing one goal project.
More than that now. More than that. One goal project suggests that you can score one in every game. You didn't score in the game against Morocco, did you? Score one against Gabon, and that was an equalizer. So there's work to be done. Hopefully, we can get the result against Comoros Islands, and it'll be good enough. Remember, and I'm stressing that you get the result against the Comoros Islands, and it will be good enough to go through to the next stage of the competition. Because it's a bit complicated, because all the minnows, the so-called minnows, manage to pick points, and they are making that top 4 third-place teams, angle of qualifying very, 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 very tight. Yes. So you have to be at your very, very best to try and get it. But I'll take you away from the Africa Cup of Nations and tell you about the Hockey Africa Cup of Nations, which is ongoing. Team Ghana drew the first game, both in the male and female edition. And that's happening right now. Of course, we know it's ongoing at the Tedusa Oko pitch. And it kicked off yesterday. And my colleague, Elon Benaya, Jafia Mekwa, he's got this report.
The opening ceremony for the Hockey African Cup of Nations took place in Accra at the Tudusoko hockey pitch. The occasion was graced by opening remarks made by the Minister for Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf, and the President of the Ghana Hockey Association, Ben Kedi Asante. According to the Sports Minister, Ghana hosting a tournament like the AFCON will help build the country economically.
Such tournaments economically, apart from building the athletes themselves, but economically too, is also contributing to the development of economy, because a lot of people are coming here. The entire African continent is here, and you can see the enthusiasm here.
The president of the Ghana Hockey Association also spoke to Joy News. According to him, the association will need more funding to help take Ghana hockey to the next level.
And it's not just relying on our governments. We should also try and partner private and public sector, corporate sector, to be able to help. I think it's important that, like Ghana Hockey did, we look for sponsorship from both the private sector and the public sector.
Team Ghana, who will be competing with 8 other countries, kicked off their tournament with Uganda. After 4 quarters, the spoils were shared as the game ended 1-1. In the women's division, Ghana faced Team Nigeria in their first game of the tournament. After 4 quarters of entertainment, the game ended in a 2-2 draw. In the men's division, Ghana are in Pool B with Egypt, Nigeria, and Uganda. For the women, Team Ghana are also in Pool B with Kenya, Nigeria, and Zambia.
All right, so we look forward to all of that. Winston, it will be a very tight day, but hopefully every one of you can join us as we bring you the updates that you deserve and bring you live commentary from the Rumdi Ajia stadium inside Garua, just out there. And for those of you who did not sleep, because the Australian Open will make you sleep if you are a tennis fan, you know that Daniil Medvedev has cruised into the second round of the competition, and it goes on and on and on. We're going to see Raducanu, all of that later today. Dart lost to Swansea in Melbourne as well. And as we speak, it's ongoing as Andy Murray is playing against Basilashvili. Yes, inside the 4th set. That's another important one. And we've had the likes of defending champion, Naomi Osaka saying that she's got a bit of unfinished business, so she's coming out there to get it working out. And Rafael Nadal began his Australian Open bid with a fantastic win. So we'll see who is able to step up, as Novak Djokovic has arrived in Serbia now because of vaccination issues and issues with health authorities in Australia. So the draw is open a bit. Nadal will be eyeing it. And Daniil Medvedev, who was in the last final, would think that this is a great opportunity for him to grab a Grand Slam. We'll see how it all goes as we keep our tabs on that. So everything that you need, you have to check us out on social media, across board, on My Joy Online. Subsequent bulletins, we've got all. Yesterday, I had a great discussion with some journalists, one from Cameroon, one from Egypt, another from Nigeria. And I was by. So when you look at that, we had the Cameroon were the 5-time champions, Egypt were 7-time champions, Ghana were 4-time champions, last one in 1982. It's important to remember that Nigeria were 3-time champions and feel that they can win it this year. We'll see how it all goes, Winston. What is your prediction then?
George, I've told you I'm not in the business of giving score lines, but there's one thing I know: Ghana will win. What's yours?
We'll see. Inshallah, we'll pray.
You are praying. George,
I
George,
don't want to.
What are you doing now? You've got Raymond Aqua to come here.
Now, Raymond, I don't want to. I don't want to predict.
We will see.
I don't want to predict because today.
Okay.
I mean,
George, it's okay. Don't.
We have a lot of Comoros listening to us as well. So I rather stay neutral.
I knew you.
If the coach guys give it about what?
George Ado Jr.
No,
you know what? We'll come back. Listen, we'll come back and have this conversation. We'll activate the phone lines for our listeners. We'll activate the phone lines for our listeners to join us. And you can also join us on Twitter using the hashtag JoySMS. Thank you very much, George Ado Jr., for joining us. And social media messages on the Super Morning Show brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And I've got good news for you guys because EcoBank is giving its customers double salaries this season. Yeah, you heard right. Double salaries. So the EcoBank double salary promo is rewarding customers by doubling their salaries between now and the 31st of March 2022. Why? Because you deserve it. Open the EcoBank salary account, receive your salary through EcoBank and win double this season. Existing EcoBank salary account holders also qualify for the double salary promo. Your guaranteed free life insurance plus other benefits. Take advantage of the EcoBank double salary promo by switching your salary to EcoBank today. Terms and conditions apply. Call EcoBank on toll-free 0800 00 3225 or email EcoBank enquiries at ecobank.com for more details. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. And the Basto School, established in 1884, one of the oldest schools in Kansas City, America, is now in Ghana. Welcome to the Basto School Ghana campus, Ghana's finest American international school, offering the American and GES curriculum. And we fit our children into the top best universities in the world, so enroll your child now in the best international school in Ghana, shaping the dreams of our future leaders. You see them as your children, but at Basto, they're seen as professionals. Admission is in progress. The Basto School starts here, go everywhere. Locate us at number 102 Shandor Street at Belingbe, Accra. Call 0277070020. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
EcoBank Mobile to make me say, EcoBank Mobile to make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my Bramin check. In my Bramin check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even church tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know, it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
Get your motor insurance claims of up to 2,000 cedis paid within an hour with NCIA's Instant Motor Insurance Claims. Insurance is getting better. NCIA, the real face of insurance. Terms and conditions apply.
Bronya is coming. Who is your Santa? Bronya is coming. Where is your Santa? Your friends are getting money. You are so broke.
Kosu! This festive season with the Vodafone Kosu promo! Just recharge, earn red coins, and claim your share of 2 million Ghana cedis worth of prizes in cash, airtime, and data. Kosu Vodafone. Simply dial *533# or go to my Vodafone app to redeem your reward. Recharge via my Vodafone app or Vodafone cards to win even more red coins. Yes, 2 million Ghana cedis worth of prizes up for grabs. No draws, no sign on. Oh, be a winner. Kosu Ojo, Kosu. Terms and conditions apply.
Vodafone. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
This right here, tell me what goes out to everyone that has lost someone.
Joy 99.7
Seems
FM.
like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.
And there's a Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And so, this morning, we've asked a very simple question. The Black Stars play their final Group C game tonight. And Anthony Bafu would say, it's a do or do. We cannot afford to lose. We cannot afford to draw. It's a must win for the Black Stars. I am not interested in the mathematics of it and the fact that if Morocco beat Gabon and we win by 2 goals, all I am interested in is that the Black Stars must win. I am still very confident. I believe that the Black Stars will win this game. We will qualify to the next stage and bring the trophy home to Ghana in 2022. I don't know what your thoughts are. I don't know what your feeling is, but I'd want you to share with me this morning right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. You can join us on Twitter. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Just, get onto Twitter. Use the hashtag JoySMS and tell us what your predictions are, what your expectations are, what those feelings and thoughts are. Do you believe the Ghana national team, the Black Stars, would, do us proud tonight? We want to know what your thoughts are. Time now for the Joy Business Minute, brought to us by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you, and NCIA Insurance, the real face of insurance.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute. It is brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, and NCIA Insurance. NCIA, the real face of insurance. Some oil marketing companies are in court over failure to pay more than 220 million cedis in taxes to the state since 2019. The Ghana Revenue Authority is leading the prosecution. Government is likely to continue to record wide budget deficits and arrears, particularly in the short term, despite planned reforms to broaden the tax base. That's the view of Fitch Solutions. Meanwhile, economist with the Institute for Fiscal Studies, Dr. Said Wache, is urging government to get its agri sector policies right, as well as address the high debt burden on the economy if inflation is to remain stable or trend downwards. Elsewhere, Hong Kong police say 2 former flight attendants have been arrested and charged for allegedly breaking the city's COVID-19 restrictions. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you, and NCR Insurance. NCR, the real face of insurance.
Provident Insurance welcomes you to a new year. Remember to insure your new car or renew your existing motor insurance from the 1st of January to the 31st of March. You can win free gifts such as fuel coupons and several other branded Provident souvenirs. Rush for insurance cover now. Terms and conditions apply. With Provident, man, you are covered.
It's a new day.
All it takes is one bad event to affect the things that are of value to you. That home you've built, the business that was bred from years of your hard work, or even that dream car that you finally call your own. But with one bank, you can conveniently protect your properties against future financial losses. So be rest assured knowing your properties are protected under Cowbank motto. Homeowners and SME insurance policies. Always stay one step ahead with Cowbank. For more information, call us toll-free on